What is going on, guys? It is Spudan here. Welcome back to another Rocket League car design episode, and in today's episode we do have the brand new forest green neon Dominus that just came out in the item shop, and oh my goodness, does it look good or what? Now, if you do plan on purchasing the crimson one, or if you did purchase the crimson one, this could be good for both the blue side and the orange side. What I mean by that is I did post a crimson design episode specifically for the crimson one. You can check that one out, and I will also be showcasing the designs on here as well. So for example, in today's episode it will only be the forest green Dominus throughout primarily most of the designs, but I will show what it would look like if you kind of did the same thing but with the crimson Dominus. I'll show it to you guys in a second. Now, like the Crimson Dominus design episode, this is going to be based off of designs that deserved a neon type style. So a lot of these are neon based that I think we're missing. We've already done a bunch of Dominus designs with the unpainted, or just the normal painted ones. I can't believe I have to say that now, but the normal painted ones. So I felt like, you know what, I'm going to take all of the years, 4 or 5 years that I haven't been able to do like the full potential of like the neon type style, and finally put it into the car design. So there's not going to be really many like, you know, like the other ones that we've seen in the past. It's going to be all based off of neon type style, which I think is going to be really cool. So yeah, but before we get into today's car design episode, I want to thank today's sponsor, which is Streetwear. Streetwear is a brand new lifestyle clothing brand inspired by minimalism and simplicity. Their online store just went live recently, and their clothing is very high quality. Plus, they just released a brand new line of winter merchandise that I think looks absolutely fantastic. You can use code SPORTYDAN to get 10% off of your next order. Follow the link in the description and down below to place your next order today. So let's get into the car designs. Oh, and also we're gonna continue with this one, but also I do want to mention that I only used one decal. Like, I only used one decal from the crimson video in this one as well. So yeah, they're new designs for every single painted car that comes out. So like the titanium white one, the forest green one, and the crimson one all have different decals. I didn't really think it would be best to really reuse the same decals. I feel like that wouldn't be exciting. So let's get into the first one here. So starting off, we do have the forest green neon. Ignore the crimson, but the forest green neon for both sides. For the decal, it is the Mainframe decal, unpainted for both sides. Mainframe looks so good. For the colors, for the primer for the blue side, we do have a forest green with the accent as black. And then for the primer for the orange side, we have a dark crimson with the accent as black. For the wheels, for both sides, it is the Yankee RLs. Usually I'm used to saying like for the orange side, for the blue side, but we have both forest green. Since this is specifically a forest green design episode, it's going to be the Yankee RL Infinite Editions painted forest green. So yeah, let's get with this design first. So this is the blue side, the main side. Now what I mean by is I will show you what it also looks like for the crimson Dominus as well, just in case you did buy both. But I am primarily doing the forest green one only because what if you don't want the crimson one? What if it's too much money or something like that? So it's like, why not give you a design for both sides? So I'll explain why I chose it. So this is the blue side here. Obviously we have a beautiful forest green and black color combination, and I felt like the wheels, the Yankee RLs, deserved a neon edition, and this just looks absolutely fantastic. Then for this orange side here, we have a dark crimson with the accent as black, really letting the forest green on both the wheels and the car really shine. So let me show you a quick design of what you could do. Now, again, if you want to, you can also check out the crimson Dominus design episode, and you can also get inspiration from there. So you'll have multiple design episodes throughout. So what I would probably do is keep still the crimson and black color combination, and I would put on the Yankee RLs painted crimson for the orange side, and then I would use the crimson Dominus for the orange side, which I can show you right now. So that's what I would do for both sides right here. So this would be the forest green side, and then this would be the orange side if you had both. If you don't have both, you can definitely go back to what I had, which was a dark crimson with a black. I'm going to just showcase just it really quick, but I'm not going to keep it for the full design. But that's what I would do if I also had the crimson Dominus edition. So I'm going to go back to the forest green one for everything throughout this entire design, throughout this rest of this, I guess, inside. just so there's no confusion or anything like that. So that's what it looks like with it. It still focuses mainly on that forest green. For the boost, we do have the lightning painted forest green for both sides here. Definitely looking really good getting that bright forest green. And for the trail, it is the lightning painted forest green as well to match the treads of the Yankee RLs and obviously the whole mainframe type style. So this is the boost side, the main side of this entire design. If you are planning on only buying the forest green one, this would look absolutely phenomenal on both sides. And then this is what the orange side looks like, really highlighting that neon forest green, looking absolutely fantastic for both sides. And like I said, if you do have the crimson one, do the design that I also showed you, or check out more recommendations there. So yeah, getting into the next car design, we do have the... Now, I did do Stipplegate on the crimson one as well, but I'm not going to lie to you. This just looks too good not to reuse for the forest green side. So starting off, we obviously have the forest green Dominus Neon Edition for both sides. For the decal, it is the black market decal Stipplegate. There's no painted version, so it's just Stipplegate. For the color, you can only choose the primary. The primary for the blue side is a forest green, with the orange primary being a dark forest green, still highlighting that neon forest green color. For the wheels, it is the zero inverted painted forest green for both sides. Obviously, this is the orange side here, but the blue side is definitely the main focus around that like forest green colors and stuff like that. So absolutely looking fantastic. Now, let me show you what I would use. I would use a bright crimson here with the zero inverted painted crimson. And then obviously here you would have a crimson. This is what it would look like if you also had a crimson Dominus. So yeah, if you buy both, that's definitely something you could do. If not, you could definitely, it still looks incredible with a dark crimson as well. Obviously this blue side is what you're going to mainly focus on. And again, why I only chose to do the forest green Dominus and not just like all of the glow versions, because like the glow versions look awesome. I do have the ability obviously to do, let's say like a lime or something, but it's not in the shop. Why would I do it, you know? For the boost, staying with the super clean theme, we do have the Slash Beam 3 painted forest green for both sides, getting both the black and also the bright forest green. For the trail, it is the Hack Swerve 3 painted, oh gosh, I left the zero inverted on. I was like, man, that's not right. For both sides, we have the trail as the zero inverted painted forest green. So this is the orange side, obviously still looking really nice. You can definitely add that crimson Dominus decal, or that crimson Dominus car if you did buy it. If you didn't, no worries whatsoever. It still looks really good, as you can see here. And then this is the blue side, obviously the main side that looks fantastic. It's got that neon type style, and that's what I was really shooting for, is to really make sure that I did all of these decals justice when they couldn't be done with the neon type style. So getting into the next car design, we do have the... Now, surprisingly, we actually do have the Hypno-web black market decal. This was definitely an interesting one when I first saw it, and I felt like something was missing, and well, obviously we did find it. So starting off, we do have the forest green Dominus Neon Edition for both sides. For the decal for both sides, it is the Hypno-web black market decal that was a couple of seasons ago from the tournament rewards. It is the unpainted, but if you want to, you can put it on the forest green. I actually can't tell a difference. I don't know if it's just me or why, but like there is no difference whatsoever. There's the forest green, and then there's the unpainted. I truly cannot spot a difference. Obviously, if you put on Cobalt, it'll be different. For the colors for the prime with the blue side, we do have a forest green with the accent as black. And then for the prime with the orange side, we do have a dark crimson with the accent as black. For the wheels, they are the AutoNation wheels painted crimson for both sides. So this is the blue side, obviously the main side here. Now the reason why I really like this black market decal with these wheels is the pattern matches so perfectly, and also it's got that glowing type feeling, that neon type style, as you would once say, you know, like the neon is the type of style for today, like that's the word. But like honestly, it looks so good. And then same for the orange side here. We have that dark crimson with the accent colors black, still letting that forest green really take over the car, making it the main priority. Now again, I will show you yet again what I would do if I did have obviously the or if you do have also the Dominus painted. I thought I had a I thought I had the AutoNation painted automation painted crimson here, but sadly I do not. So like I said, what I would do here is probably do a crimson and black color combination, and that's what you could also do as well. That looks super good if you do have the crimson Dominus. If not, again, it still looks perfectly fine. It looks great. No, don't spend your money if you don't need to, and I still think it looks incredible. For the boost, again, we do have the Slash Beam 3 painted forest green for both sides, still looking incredible, obviously, on both sides. For the trail, it again is the Hack Swerve 3 painted forest green. So this is the car design. This is the orange side. As you can see, that dark crimson and black color combination, dark crimson, here we go. Dark crimson and black color combination still makes that neon forest green still really glow nicely, and also the automation wheels also do look really good. And then obviously this blue side here is that main focus that just looks incredible. It goes with the car, it flows nicely, and it just looks amazing. So getting into the last and final car design of today's episode, we do have the Future Shock decal that I didn't actually think would look like kind of something that needed to be neon, but I was proven wrong. I actually think it looks pretty good. So starting off, we obviously have the forest green neon for both sides. For the decal, it is the Future Shock painted forest green. Now, have you noticed that I've put a lot of painted forest green, even though it might not be necessary? You definitely don't need it. You really don't. It still looks really good even without it, but that forest green adds that more of that forest green color to really match the plasmatic wheels. So if you don't have the Future Shock painted forest green, you can also just use the unpainted forest green as well. For the colors for the primary of the blue side here, we do have a forest green with the accent as black. And then for the orange side, it is a dark crimson, which I actually think looks incredible on this one, with the accent color as black. So yeah, I actually like this orange side a lot. For the wheels, it is the plasmatic wheels painted forest green for both sides here. So this is the orange side, and like I said, I actually thoroughly enjoy this orange side. I think the crimson or the forest green sticks out perfectly. I think it looks fantastic. It's got a mixture of that crimson but also forest green, but it still leaves room for that Dominus neon to really show up, especially if you spent 1,100 credits on it. It's something that you want to stand out on both sides. Now, obviously, if you do have the the crimson crimson Dominus, I'm so used to saying octane as well. But if you do have the crimson Dominus, you could also do something like this. Oops, not the forest green Future Shock. Do I have the crimson? No, I do not. So we will put on the Future Shock painted crimson, and I will show you what that would look like. So that's what it would look like if you did have the crimson Dominus. If you don't, again, no problems whatsoever. If you didn't like it or whatever it was, do not stress about it. Please, please, please. It's just pixels on a screen. So let's get back to that. So obviously this is the orange side. Like I said, I really love this side. I think it stands out fantastically. And then this blue side here looks absolutely fantastic, bringing all of it together and still adding that neon perfectly. For the boost, we actually are staying the same with what we did on the first design, which is the lightning yellow. They really need an electric. I think they actually have one. Hold on. I think they actually do. Yeah, the Electro Galactic. That one actually would be pretty cool. Let me see what that looks like. I feel like nothing compares to the lightning one though. See what I kind of mean? That's what I kind of mean. Anyway, sorry for bringing that one up. I just really wanted to show you guys that it's definitely interesting. So yeah, the lightning painted forest green, and then for the trail, same thing. It is the Electro Galactic actually looked pretty good there, but yeah, the lightning painted forest green for the trail as well. So this is the orange side again, looking really good in my opinion, especially on this orange side with that deep crimson, that dark crimson with the forest green as really sticking out. And then for the blue side here, same thing. You have that beautiful forest green and black color combination matching fantastically with the plasmatic wheels and the Future Shock wheels, really bringing it all together. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.